Hey everybody, I am making this video message for all of you guys. And it's basically to tell you you cannot fully get over an ex if you are still sleeping with them. Let me explain something to you people. You have an ex for a reason. Whether it's an ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, or an ex-boyfriend, they are an ex for a reason. If you felt in your heart there was some hope for your relationship or for things to work out between you and this person, you would have stayed with them. But if you went forward and you broke up with them, whether you were the one that broke up with them or whether they dumped you, you should just move on. Move on with your life and stop trying to hold on to something that you know is over. A lot of times, keeping a door open and having sex with an ex, it keeps you bound to them. And what I mean by bound, and I don't want to go deep into it, is that it just keeps a soul tie. And a soul tie is a spiritual thing. A soul tie, if it's a negative one, is demonic. And a soul tie will always keep you in bondage to a person. And let me just give you a quick example because I don't want to go deep off into it. And everybody that's not really spiritual, you don't really understand what I'm talking about. But my spiritual ones, you will know exactly what I'm hitting at as far as talking about this. It could be you sleep with somebody and they have something about their personality, and you begin to see yourself have the same issue that the person you slept with did. Like this. It could be ladies, a man that you sleep with and he's just an angry person. You're not angry, but he's an angry person. He always has an attitude. And you will begin to notice over time, you may not see it the first day or the next day, but it could be months later. And you will start to notice you're angry all the time and you have an attitude. And you looking at yourself and questioning yourself like, why am I always angry? Why do I have an attitude? This is not usually who I am. But on the real, that could be the reason why you're dealing with that now, because you got it from that ex or that person you were laying with. This is why I told you guys in the video that I said get an AIDS test and stop sleeping with a bunch of different people. I meant what I said in that video, and I hope you guys did adhere to that, because when you sleep with all these different people, there is an exchange of something. They are dropping off and imparting something in you, whether you want to accept that or believe it or not. But let me get back to this. You have to leave an ex where they are because you have an ex for a reason. Some of you all sleep with the ex for different reasons. You may say to yourself, well, we didn't get along when it came to anything else, but when it came to sex, we were just connected when it came to that. Some of you all sleep with your ex because honestly, you feel like it's a chance that you may get back with them. But let me explain something to you. You could go back and keep sleeping with that ex, and some of you all, that ex still is not going to take you back. I just want you guys to let that marinate. Let that sink in for a minute. Because some of you guys have this thing in your mind where you feel like, well, we broke up and it didn't work out, but I know that they really enjoy my sex, and I know that they will never not want to sleep with me. If I want to have sex with them, they are always available to sleep with me. But see, some people, they know how to separate the two. All you will become is just sex. And after they sleep with you and they climax, they out the door. They have no intentions on trying to get back with you. And queens, this is why some of you guys are depressed. This is why some of you guys are crying. This is why some of you all are going through. Whether you've been married and you were sleeping with your ex-husband, or whether you got an ex-boyfriend and you sleeping with him, and vice versa for men. This person that's your ex, you still talking to him, you still texting them, they still in your mind because you are still sleeping with them. You have to stop doing that. Once you cut somebody off that was an ex, leave them where they are and move forward. Move forward. Some of you all are even wrong because you currently have a new boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband. I'm being 100% real. And you are still in contact with the ex. And your current boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband, they don't even know that you in contact with that ex. They don't even know that. This is how some of you people are conducting yourself. And what I'm saying in this video message to you, I really hope you guys take the advice. Take the advice. You guys gotta stop living your life any kind of way. You guys gotta stop. I mean, it's your business. Let me make that clear, because I always tell you guys, I don't make these videos to judge you. I'm not putting these video messages out here to make you feel bad or like you a piece of crap, because you all are not a piece of crap. You're beautiful people. Trust me, I love you. But what I'm saying to you is that you cannot do certain things and expect anything positive to come out of you doing something negative. And if you have an ex, they are an ex for a reason. You need to leave them where they are and stop leaving that door of communication and sex open with them. You have to cut it off completely. I don't care how awesome they were in bed. I don't care how much you miss them. If you knew all of that, you should have tried to work on your relationship. And I just want to make it clear, I don't condone sex before marriage. But I have to be realistic. Everybody that is in my audience that views my videos, they are not saved. I'm not here to try to, talk to you guys about Jesus and get an attitude because you don't believe in God or you don't want to follow God. I worship God and I believe in God, but I know all of my friends here on Facebook and my viewers on YouTube, you guys sometimes don't even acknowledge God, and that's just not what you do. But for the ones that do, or the ones that are interested in that kind of relationship with God, you cannot conduct yourself like this because it brings drama to you. You want some of the drama to end in your life? Close some of these doors that you have open with these exes. They still calling you. They still texting you. Some of you all are even still going out to lunch and brunch and dinner with them. I'm not saying don't be civil with your ex. I am not saying under any circumstances, if you run into an ex in a grocery store, or they may happen to go to the same college you go to, or you see them at somebody's party or event, or you even see them at church. I'm not saying don't be civil and speak to them. I'm not saying ask, hey, how are you doing? I'm not saying don't even give a compliment and say, hey, you look really good. I like that outfit you have on. I am not saying you can't do that. But when it gets to the point that you are still conducting yourself and they are still in your life like you all are an item, and like you guys are exclusive like you used to be, you are wrong. People, you gotta do better. Queens especially, you gotta do better. I touch on a lot of my videos for the women, all women. White, Chinese, black, Hispanic, Jamaican, African, whoever you are. Women, you have to stop allowing these men to climb on top of you because you think it's going to change your situation with that man. Some of you all are going back to the ex because you may feel like it'll change his mind. You ain't been together for a while. You thinking about him. That man come talking to you slick. He texting your phone. He's saying, let's work it out. It's going to be better. Sweetie, nothing's going to be better. He's just calling you because he wants to screw. That's what I want to tell you guys in the video message. And some of you men, because there's some men, you all are emotional. And you all were really deeply in love with some women, a woman that you had in your life at one point. And if that woman come talking slick to you and she looked good and she got this awesome body and you was like just crazy over her, you was extremely attracted to her, she could come and say something to you and you in the bed with her. But she has no intentions on getting back with you, and you sitting back and you want to get mad and call her a hoe and call her out of her name and all of that. But you didn't take it for what it was, just sex. That's my video message, people. Stop sleeping with your ex. Leave your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-husband, or your ex-wife where they are. Move forward.